3rd. It is my pleasure to stand here and welcome you to witness an historical moment in the life of my family. My father, Howard E. Jones Jr., is about to make a major announcement in his life's journey, and I am honored to be a part of this monumentous occasion. Dad, let me say now, I'm very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard E. Jones Jr.
Good afternoon. As many as you know, like others have heard, the rumblings and the conversation that Senator Thelma Harper may retire and not run for re-election. Born and raised in Nashville, I have watched for over 30 years how she became one of our most successful senators after monumental accomplishments as a Metro Councilwoman. Senator Harper always did more than what was required as a public servant. It was about helping and caring for others while ensuring economic development within the 19th district. Hearing she may retire made me reflect on the future of our beloved district. With this in mind, I reached out to Senator Harper to discuss her role as a public servant along with the current issues that are a priority. After many discussions, I realized much of the work that I do, such as being available for the community, such as community development, such as giving those that have committed felonies, giving them a second chance. I remember some particular legislation where she actually began to help our students in school, and I've been a principal, and she's really interested and has been interested in educational issues in the state of Tennessee. We have some likenesses. We were raised in the same neighborhood. So I have a heart for Senator Harper, and a love for Senator Harper, and a love for this district. So today, I want to indeed announce my commitment to serve, represent, and run for the 19th Senatorial District if Senator Harper decides to retire and not seek re-election. I know I am the person who can continue to work tirelessly for the state of Tennessee and the residents of the 19th Senatorial District. Like Senator Harper, it's more than just politics. It's about helping and caring for our citizens and neighborhoods. In the interim, I will continue to support my senator as she continues to work in the Senate over the next 2 years. As I stand here, I reflect and I remember a particular member of the church that I pastor, where Senator Harper took the time to come and celebrate her birthday. She was in her 90s, and as we went to celebrate that, it was just awesome for her to be a senator and take the time to go above and beyond the call of duty to serve and just to sit down and break bread with a wonderful elderly person in the community. I was born, I am born and raised here in Nashville, Tennessee. I have such a connection here, my beloved. I love this district, I love Nashville. I was born in Meharry Hospital. I grew up in Preston Taylor projects. I attended public schools here in Nashville. I graduated from White Street High School. I attended pre-college at Fisk University. Earned both of my degrees, my bachelor's and master's degrees from Tennessee State University. I attended the American Baptist College and studied theology. Those were my formative developmental years. In my career, I've worked at juvenile court as a probation officer. I've worked with Metro Public Schools as a teacher, curriculum coach, and assistant principal. I pastored Fairfield Baptist Church for 27 years, and I also pastored Celebrate Life Church in Madison, Tennessee. I am a servant leader, and I extend myself to serve the state of Tennessee in the 19th Senatorial District if my beloved Senator Thelma Harper chooses not to run. I stand on these steps of this historic Tennessee Capitol, on the legacy of greatness. It was in these hallowed halls that women gained the right to vote with the passage of the 19th Amendment, when a little-known legislator named Harry Burns, I believe, voted for the passage of that legislation so that all women would be equal citizens in this state and country and have the right to vote. In the hallowed halls of this magnificent state capitol, built in part by the hands of slaves, is the bust of Samson Kibble, who was seated in 1873 as the first African American to serve in the Tennessee legislature. As I look, I can envision and see the Avon Williams downtown campus of Tennessee State University. Avon Williams is the first African American to hold the seat in the 19th district. I look straight ahead and see the legislative plaza and the War Memorial Building, where the offices of legislators are housed. And here, these steps of marble and granite lead to the rooms of deliberation, where the House and Senate chambers exist. These are challenging times, and yet times of hope and hard work, intentional actions, and clear focus. These are times of reflection, to review our history. These are times to retool, to prepare ourselves with the education and business acumen to make a positive difference in the quality of lives of everyone. These are times of recommitment to not just talk the talk, but to walk the walk. I believe in church beyond the walls. And at Fairfield Church, we have championed causes that reach beyond the bricks and mortar of the church, but positively impact lives with our footprint throughout the metropolitan Nashville. We have real affordable housing, I tell you, with apartments for low income citizens, just beyond downtown at the corner of Fane and Fairfield. I remember looking at those apartments and saying that has to be something that we do. I saw those apartments and said people need time to get a hand up instead of struggling to make things meet, making ends meet. So we have affordable housing that people can rent for less than $500 a month. We have a religious center in Goodlettsville that speaks to the lives of a congregation of nearly 1,500 congregants. We moved into economic salvation by purchasing Harper's Restaurant on historic Jefferson Street and keeping the facility as a soul food eatery, now called Kingdom Cafe and Grill. It's a place where those who have messed up, those who have committed a felony can get another opportunity and a chance. The results of all these activities have been positive, and the road we trod has not been easy. Yet we persisted with resilience, commitment, and dedication, and surely proud of the journey. Citizens of the 19th Senatorial District ranges from Jolton to Antioch, with areas covering downtown Nashville to rural areas to the outskirts of Davidson County. This district, with its multiplicity of needs that includes sewer services, to development opportunities, to safe school passage, bus passage, is full of opportunities. I stand firmly on issues regarding education, criminal justice reform, and economic empowerment and development. Education levels the playing field. Whether you are a sanitation engineer or a high-tech entrepreneur, we must provide job opportunities for our citizens by giving them a solid education. Criminal justice reform is necessary to prevent a strong pipeline of our children going from middle school to prison. This must, I tell you, be stopped. Economic empowerment and development allows our citizens to provide a decent quality of life by having jobs and opportunities, including second chances for those who have paid their debt to society. I submit myself as a leader, a servant leader, for such a time as this. I submit myself to you, to the citizens of this 19th Senatorial District. If our honorable senator, our honorable beloved Senator Thelma Harper, if she chooses not to run, I avail myself to serve. May God bless you. May God bless Tennessee. May God bless America. Peace.